Hi guys, it's markabusi here and we're back with a new album reaction, and today we're doing Midnights by Taylor Swift. So instantly, right, straight off the bat, here's the fucking problem that we've got, is that Taylor Swift likes to make massive albums. I frankly just don't have that much time. So we're doing part 1 of Midnights, and then all you sweet bastards are going to be sitting there going, what about 3 AM? That is getting its own stream. So calm down. I don't want to hear anything in the comments about 3 AM. I am well aware of 3 AM. That is its own separate EP. Okay? It's getting done. Rain your cell in. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, I am currently live streaming this at the moment over on twitch.tv/markabusi reactions, and if you want to see 3 AM, then get your ass over to twitch.tv/markabusi reactions and follow me, because that's the only way you're going to see it live. If you don't want to see it live, but you want to see the entire thing unedited, then come over to patreon.com at patreon.com/markabusi reactions. Follow me on there, because that's the only way that you're going to see the whole thing unedited. For those you who are currently watching on YouTube, you are currently watching an edited version. There's gonna be rants missing, there's gonna be songs missing, and what I do not want to hear for you is, why is this song no there? Because if all that proves is you've skipped this intro to get to the first song, and that gets you no respect for me, because if I have to listen to every fucking Taylor song, you can listen to every fucking word that I'm saying. Okay, I did not realise until this intro, but I have came in with quite a combative attitude. This might go badly. I might need to spray some WD-40 and make things giggly. Oh, I mean, straight away, that's no Taylor Swift singing. And if it is, what the fuck has happened to her voice? I'm going to say straight away, is giving me James Blake, Lana Del Rey vibes. I don't care if you agree or disagree with that. That's what I'm getting. That bit, Lana Del Rey, right? James Blake. That's where we go, right? But I will say, instantly, vibey.
Scrutiny, yeah, oh yeah. You handle it beautifully, yeah, oh yeah. All this shit is new to me, yeah, oh yeah. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me, so real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal, the 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna stay in that lavender haze.
If the entire album's produced like this is going to sound fucking brilliant. Because I really like the production on this. It's directly in between our pop pish and like TTPD. Is drastically different from Folklore Evermore with the whole, well, indie folk type sound. It's a lot closer to TTPD's kind of production, and I keep making comparisons between the two of them, and I don't care if it annoys you. It sounds like a kind of darker and moodier version of the production on the first Lana Del Rey album. I love Lana Del Rey, but mostly that album because I love the production on that album. I just think it's really fucking good and vibey to listen to. And I think she's got like a really nice, soft, kind of floaty voice for a lot of her songs, and her lyrics are quite good and whatever, but it's mostly the production. This is doing the same kind of thing straight away. Really like how the lyrics are talking about how she's reached a level of fame that she's actually deeply uncomfortable with because she doesn't know really how to deal with it. The guy that she's with, who I'm assuming at this point is wee Joe, is like handling it like a boss, and she's just kind of quite surprised and impressed with how well he's handling things, but sometimes she just wants to sit back and take a moment. I don't know what the Lavender Haze stands for. I suspect it's probably some kind of drug reference, but I don't know. I thought the lyric though, where it was
No deal. The 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna stay in that lavender haze.
yeah, so like when they're saying about the 1950s stuff, that kind of ties back. Well, it doesn't tie back; it ties forward into. I can't remember what song it is, but when she's talking about she was playing parlor games and she wants to go back to like the 20s, but without all the kind of like fucking women having choice and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what I'm trying to say. She doesn't want to go back to a time where women are treated like objects and they're just there to be looked at and owned, but at the same time, being away from that, she's suddenly sitting here with all this pressure and all this like scrutiny on her. That's my initial impressions. I could be wrong, but fuck it.
Lavender haze.
That's nice.
All they keep asking me is if I'm gonna be your bride. The only kind of girl they see is a one night or a wife. I find it dizzying, they're bringing up my history, but you weren't even listening. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me. So real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal. The 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna stay in that lavender haze. The lavender haze. Talk you talk and go viral. I just need this love spiral. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. Talk you talk and go viral. I just need this love spiral. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. I feel the lavender haze creeping up on me. So real. I'm damned if I do give a damn what people say. No deal. The 1950s shit they want from me. I just wanna stay in that lavender haze. Get it off your chest. Get it off my desk. The lavender haze. I just wanna stay in that lavender haze.
Okay, right, that was an absolute banger, right? As an album opener, absolutely fucking cracking. I really like how if you kind of want to switch off and not really pay that much attention to it and just have it on in the background, it's got almost kind of coffee shop level vibes where you could comfortably just stick that on in the background and it just be there chilling at like a party or whatever. If you want to deep dive into it, you can get a wee bit more out of it because the lyrics are about issues. It talks about how the pressures that are put upon her by the patriarchy and by the media, and how she's in a relationship, which is kind of, in a way, quite a good thing, where the guy just doesn't actually see any of that. But then also he's in that kind of fortunate position when he can get away with no having to see any of that. Because you could also make you could actually make the argument that, because she said that they bring up all her past relationships and he doesn't even notice. Technically a nice thing, I suppose. But you could also make the argument that really he should actually be kind of defending it. Like, you would think that he would turn around and, like, anybody who's asking him these questions and just turn around and go, you want to actually maybe shut the fuck up? That's my partner. Don't give a fuck what her past was. That's my partner. Fuck off. And then to back that up with the whole, like, women are only seen as one thing, either like a one night stand or a wife, which means, like, when you boil that down, it's either like a woman is only either good enough to own or good enough for one fuck, and then to discard as, like, the one and done. Like, women are basically either disposable or ownable, but they're not free agents of their own life. When it comes to scoring a song, I think that musically that song was fucking banging. Lyrically, that song was fucking banging. So that one's getting a 10. So fucking downhill for here.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons. When my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis. All this time, I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea.
I know this song. I know this. This song plays at my work. Oh, I don't like this song. Alright, okay. I'm going to go in and check the lyrics out again. Right, I'm going to give it a chance. Right, because my the lizard brain in me went fuck right off the minute that chorus kicked in. I feel like that could be anti-Stockholm syndrome, where I've been forced to listen to the song that much that I kind of hate it. In the spirit of fairness, I'm going to go in and check the lyrics out and then see if that maybe makes me like the song more. Tune.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser. Midnights become my afternoons.
Same.
When my depression works the graveyard shift, all of the people I've ghosted stand there in the room. I should not be left to my own devices. They come with prices and vices. I end up in crisis. All this time, I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, 'cause you got tired of my scheming. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero. Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm a monster on the hill.
Yeah, if I turned round and went, sometimes I see everybody as a sexy baby, straight to the fucking jail.
Sometimes I feel like everybody is a sexy baby, and I'm a monster on the hill. Too big to hang out, slowly lurching toward your favorite city. Pierced through the heart, but never killed. Did you hear my covert narcissism, like disguise as altruism, like some kind of consciousness. I wake up screaming from dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving, and life will lose all its meaning. For the last time, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
The eggs are freaking me
I
out.
have this dream, my daughter-in-law kills me for the money. She thinks I left them in the will. The family gathers around and reads it, and then someone screams out, she's laughing up at us from hell. It's me. I am the problem. It's me. It's me. I am the problem. It's me. It's me.
Listening to this at work, it's shit. Listening to this here, whilst I'm paying attention to the lyrics, it's actually got a lot more in common with I Can Do It With a Broken Heart than her other Glitter Pen songs. I had come into listening to this song before thinking Glitter Pen song and instantly had written it off, whereas actually paying attention to it lyrically, it's absolutely fucking desperately sad. Basically detailing all the fucking self-loathing and depression that she has for herself, and then saying, all yous people out there are basically rooting for me to fucking fail. I already fucking hate myself, and yous don't really need to be. There we go. Yous are just constantly going and trying to tear me down, and I'm already doing that in my fucking head anyway. Lyrically, it's absolutely fucking masterful. Is it my favourite song on this album so far? Not really, because it does have slightly more of that pop production than I would personally like, but at the same time I understand that when she's sitting here and she's doing this, she kind of needs to go and put a song on there that can be like radio friendly and released as a single. She's no stupid, she's a commercial artist. She kind of needs to have like a commercial song on there. So is it my personal favourite? No, but do I understand it and respect it? Yes. I would say that for one of her kind of pop singles, it's probably up there with her best. I didn't want to like it when I started listening to it. I didn't think I would. Lyrically, it absolutely sells it. I really, really like, and this is a weird thing, I really like the way she sings high during this bit. It's just,
It's me.
it's got like a desperation to it, but in that kind of like desperate to be liked type way. Like defeated, but also desperate. Like she knows that she's got that she's already been judged before she even says hello to you. She's still desperate for the approval, and she's like, "Hi," but she knows that she's already walking into like a wasp nest. There's like so much happening in that high that's just fucking brilliant. Like overall, do I love the song? No, but there is bits of it that are fucking brilliant, and that's my particular favourite. Is just that one wee bit where it's like resigned but exasperated and hopeful and defeated on the one thing. It's fucking chef's kiss delivery.
It's me. I am the problem. It's me. It's me. I am the problem. It's me. It's me. Hi. Everybody agrees. Everybody agrees. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Times. Everybody agrees. I'll stare directly at the sun, but never in the mirror. It must be exhausting, always rooting for the anti-hero.
Yeah. And then by the time it gets into the last chorus, like the chorus seems too, like, I'm not talking lyrically, right? Musically, the chorus seems too happy for what she's singing about during the song. And then at the end, when it comes back in and the music's like, when the music's went right down and she's like having a bit of kind of mental fucking breakdown in the bridge, and then it comes back in with the kind of happy chorus, it kind of clicks that that's her putting the face back on. She can do it with a broken heart. It's that thing where she's like, right, okay, time to perform. That's okay. I didn't get that song, obviously, all this time. I'm teetering on whether to score it an 8 or a 9, which I thought was going to be significantly lower. It's the way that the lyrics tells this, like, the lyrics tell a story and the music tells the story are in perfect tandem. Whether I like to listen to it in like my own spare time, I can't deny the artistry of that. Especially for a pop song, I can't deny the artistic integrity behind writing that song and producing that song the way that that song has been done. So I'm going to say a 9, because for a Taylor Swift pop song, that's fucking good. It's one of those ones where if you had just done a casual listen, you would write it off. I would write it off as being shit. It's not what I like to listen to. When I pay it a bit of attention, it gives me so much more. No, I like that. I liked that a lot. That was good. Full and frank disclosure here. It's not going to make it onto my Taylor Swift playlist. I'm not going to add that to my playlist and listen to it. I appreciate it to quite an extent. That's why it's scored as high. I feel like that's fair. You know what I mean? I feel like that's fair.
But I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride. I was making my own name, chasing that fame. He stayed the same. All of me changed like midnight.
Yeah, this is fucked.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride, I was making my own name, chasing that fame. He stayed the same, all of me changed like midnight.
Well, this kind of backs up what Wings of Pegasus was saying about how Taylor Swift uses autotune. I mean, listen to this, right? I'm just going to say, right, and I'll get into a conversation about that in a second, but I just want to say, right, for any of you who are all like, oh, she's a great singer and she sings live.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain.
That's beyond autotuned, guys. It's fucked. They've absolutely it's fucked. I'm assuming she'd maybe went into the studio that day with a chest infection, and then they went, it's fine, we'll autotune it. Or maybe she autotunes all the time. Wings of Pegasus. Right. Let me preface this. I put up a video of Bandmade. It was a Bandmade video, okay? And then someone commented on it going, thank fuck that you're went back to doing real music rather than your fucking Taylor Swift. And I was like, Taylor Swift has real music, mate, what the fuck you on about? And then he was all like, but did you know that she mimes when she's playing live? And I was like, oh, fuck up. Like fuck off, what you actually talking about? There's so many live videos on my channel that proves that she sings live. And he was like, actually, if you look at this Wings of Pegasus video, it'll prove that actually she's miming. And I was like, mate, I don't care. You're not going to get me to stop liking Taylor Swift. Fuck off. And then they replied with the video. And then I was like, okay, but you did realise that he put up another video where he actually said that she wasn't miming, that she just used, and then he was like, yeah, but she uses auto-tune. And I'm like, fuck right off. Firstly, every single fucking major production, like stage production these days, uses autotune, right? Secondly, he was claiming that they were using autotune that was so fucking good that it was actually making her go slightly out of tune just to make it sound more real. It's not how autotune works. Autotune pulls your vocal down onto the line. Like, you've got lines that are, you've got flat lines of, like, the note, and autotune basically, so, right, if I'm sitting here speaking, my voice, my wave pattern would be going like that, and it basically takes the peaks and crests and squashes them down onto the actual note. That's what autotune does. It doesn't do anything else. It just squashes it into the fucking note. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There are so many fucking instances of her talking, ad-libbing, singing wrong fucking notes. There is enough, there is a wealth of evidence out there to prove that she's singing live. Now, do I think that she sings live for the entire 3-hour fucking duration of her like concert? No, I don't. I think that if there's bits where she's doing particularly strenuous movement, that they might add in a backing track. They'll mask her singing with backing singers or backing vocal tracks. I think there's a lot of that happening in there to kind of disguise some of the kind of harder moments, right? I also suspect that if you're paying £300 fucking pounds to go and see a concert, you don't want her to be like all the way through the fucking thing because she's out of breath and that. So the bits where that she's doing more strenuous dancing and stuff, fine. I don't give a fuck if she's using a backing track there. I don't care. Because I'm watching a 3-hour performance. If I'm watching, like, a band on stage and they're singing out of tune, that's a different thing. If it's a rock band, it's a different thing. And I expect in a rock band them to be out of tune sometimes. Like, it's two different things. Watching Bandmade and watching Taylor Swift, two completely different fucking things. For example, my favourite live performance that I've seen on like a TV show is at the drive-in on Jules Holland. Now, I've got a video of that on this channel, okay? And if any of yous watch that video, you'll see they don't play the fucking song. The guitarist hits the first chord and then smashes the guitar up, and the singer spends the entire time standing on a chair with a fucking tambourine, just gone mental. Like, they completely destroy the place, and the song sounds nothing like the actual fucking song. And it's amazing because it's just pure fucking punk energy. I don't want that for Taylor Swift. I don't want that for Taylor Swift. It's a fucking nonsense thing, and it's a thing that, here's the thing that bugs me the most, right, is that this Wings of Pegasus guy thinks that he's some kind of fucking expert in, I'm sorry, I'm just using science to try and tear down the biggest artist in the world right now. He's doing it for fucking clicks. And worse than that, right, he's doing it because he's got that fucking thing. He's got that thing where he's like, I like metal. I like metal. I like real music. And so I'm looking down on Taylor Swift, and all yous wee fannies out there that love Taylor Swift and that, I'm here to tell you why that isn't real music. It's not real music, and you should actually be listening to my opinion. I know so much better than you because I listen to real music, and I'm just like, fuck, you're so right the fuck off. Actual metal fans, actual real metal fans are actually very fucking welcoming. See, anybody who's gatekeeping your taste in music because it's Taylor Swift and it's more basic than my guy who can like fucking shred on the guitar, fuck, you're so right off. It is very, very possible to like both. I will never understand anybody who only listens to metal music. It can't possibly fucking give you what you want for every mood that you have. Wings of Pegasus is basically, he's playing to the cheap seats. He's playing to the cheap seats for views and clicks and money. He's using his fucking platform and he's using Taylor Swift to just get himself fucking some kind of exposure out there. And the shitty thing is, the fucking frustrating thing is, it worked. Because it pissed off all the fucking Taylor Swift fans who went in to hate watch it, and then that got him out there. It got his name out there. And here's the fucking thing that bugs me, right? Here's the thing that bugs me, is I'm sitting here, right? I'm sitting here, ranting my fucking tits off in defence of the woman. And I don't get anything like the views. Nothing like it. See how long it took me to get the Swifties to even fucking think I was reasonably alright? I'm hard work. I know this. I know I'm hard work. As what it is.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride, I was making my own name, chasing that fame. He stayed the same, all of me changed like midnight.
My town was a wasteland, full of cages, full of fences, pageant queens and big pretenders. But for some it was paradise. My boy was a montage, a slow motion love potion, jumping off things in the ocean. It broke his heart 'cause he was nice. He was sunshine, I was midnight.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride, I was making my own name, chasing that fame. He stayed the same, all of me changed like midnight.
It came like a postcard, picture perfect, shiny family, holiday, peppermint candy. But for him, it's every day. So I peered through a window, a deep portal, time travel, all the love we unravel, and the life I gave away. 'Cause he was sunshine, I was midnight rain. He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride, I was making my own name, chasing that fame. He stayed the same, all of me changed like midnight.
He wanted it comfortable, I wanted that pain. He wanted a bride, I was making my own name, chasing that fame. He stayed the same, all of me changed like midnight.
I guess sometimes we all get just what we wanted, just what we wanted. And he never thinks of me, except when I'm on TV. I guess sometimes we all get some kind of haunted, some kind of haunted. And I never think of him, except on midnights like this. Midnights like this.
As far as I can work out, the song was about her and she was away. A wee guy, he was really boring and he just wanted the simple life. She was all like, I don't want that. I want to go and be famous. And then she left him. And now she sits back and thinks, did I make the right choice there? Did I make the right choice? Did I not make the right choice? I don't know. I don't know. He sees her on the telly and he's all like, I pumped her once at a party in the 90s. Could you imagine, right? It just apologies to the ladies in the chat right now. Can you imagine, right? You're a wee guy and you shagged Taylor Swift back when she was like 18 and then she went and got famous and that and you're cutting about your wee tune going, I shagged her by the way. And everybody's like, shut the fuck up. No, you didn't, mate. No, you didn't. That's Taylor Swift. And you're like, I genuinely, I did. I got in about that. And everybody's like, shut up. You absolute fucking, absolute reprobate. That song's about me. Barry. Shush yourself. You keep saying this every time you got a drink in you. And we know it's not true. You're like, I telling you, I did. We were at a house party once. And I was like, here, Taylor, have you heard Dashboard Confessional? She was like, oh, I love Dashboard Confessional. And the next time we hang again, I was like, finger deep. You've Barry. Stop it. You're embarrassing yourself. You'd never live it down. Barry's been on the rum again. Hame with you. Taxi for Barry. Boy's wasted. Right, so. Things I liked about that song. 1, the lyrical content. 2, I really, really liked the wee whale noises in the background. It was just going, ooh, 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 ooh. I disliked the autotune. So I'm scoring it an 8. It's getting scored an 8 and it's getting marked down because of the autotune. Because I don't agree with it. Don't agree with autotune. But it was like a wee subtle bit of instrumentation with the synths in the background that just added a ton of atmosphere into what was getting sung about. It doesn't seem like it adds much, but if you took that out of the song, it would have felt completely empty. It just adds a whole level of atmosphere that the song kind of required. I'm joking about the autotune getting an 8, right? It's getting an 8 because lyrically it's covered a lot of the same things that's already been covered on the album. The song isn't as strong as the previous songs. It's that simple. Like, the songs that were a 10 are better than this song, and the lyrics are good, but I think the lyrics are better on other songs, so it scores an 8. It's still good, still very good. It's just not as good as the first 4 songs. It's the worst song on the album so far, but it's still an absolute fucking banger of a song. Take that as you will. See if you don't like it. Honestly, fuck yourselves.
Good girl, sad boy, big city, wrong choices. We had one thing going on. I swear that it was something, 'cause I don't remember who I was before you painted all my nights. A color I've searched for since, but one thing after another. Fucking situations, circumstances, miscommunications, and I have to say, by the way, I just may like some explanations. Can I ask you a question?
No.
Did you ever have someone kiss you in a crowded room? And every single one of your friends was making fun of you.
Aye.
But 15 seconds later they were clapping too. Then what did you do? Did you leave her house in the middle of the night? Did you wish you'd put up more of a fight? When she said it was too much, do you wish you could still touch her? It's just a question. Half moon eyes, bad surprise. Did you read?
It says a bit like the walk of shame home. Basically, she's like, oh, I went some guy at a house party. Oh, his pals started clapping because obviously they're like, holy fuck, Barry's just managed to pull Taylor Swift. This is about her losing her virginity to Barry. Okay, so basically, she goes to a house party, right? She goes to a house party, she meets Barry, right? Everybody's like, oh, there's that fucking weird lassie that just sits in the park all the time writing song lyrics about folk. She's all like, oh, I'm Taylor Swift. But then Barry goes up to her and is all like, listen, I really like your song lyrics and that, sweetheart, because he's absolutely fucking steaming. And she's like, oh, you love my song lyrics? And he's like, I love your fucking song lyrics, and wench me. And she's like, alright, cool. So then she starts kissing him. Everybody's laughing, going, what's happening here? They're like, oh, hold on a fucking second, Barry's pulled. Next thing you can, she's like, Mon, back to my house. My parents can sleep through fucking anything, right? So then they go back to her house. Drills are fucking daft, right? She's left a sweaty mess on the bedroom floor. Going, what's happening? He's fucked off. It's 3 a.m. He's doing the walk of shame home. And then she's like, is that it? Is that what's happening? If anybody needs any of that part translated, then let me know, and I will happily translate. Winch is Scottish for kiss. The rest of it, you just need to make up yourselves. But basically, this is all about her getting absolutely fucking Roger Daft at a house party.
There's miscommunications, and I have to say, by the way, I just may like some explanations.
I'd like some explanations as well.
Can I ask you a question?
See, right, think of
Did
it,
you
right,
ever have
right.
someone kiss you in a crowded room? And every
Wench.
single one of your friends was making fun of you.
Oh, Barry,
But
you winched it.
15 seconds later they were clapping too.
Right.
Then what did you
went back and clapped their cheeks.
Did you leave a house in the middle of the night? Did you wish you'd put up more of a fight? Oh.
But then, right, that's a wee bit that's confused me. So it's like, what, was Barry no actually wanting to shag her? So did she basically force him and was all like, listen, that was an absolute cracking winch, back to my house? Barry's like, maybe we shouldn't do this, Taylor. Maybe we shouldn't do this. And she's like, Barry, I'm ready. I'm ready, Barry. Take me. And then the minute that he seen the chebs, he was like, I'm fucking having this. I'm having this.
Wish you'd put up more of a fight. Oh. When she said it was too much.
Oh, wait.
Do you wish you could
Wait, so then he's it's went worse. No, Barry's a bad boy. Barry's a bad boy because he's went back to her house and she's went, maybe we shouldn't do this, and he's went, no, we're doing it.
still touch her? It's just a question. Half moon eyes, bad surprise. Did you realize out of time she was on your mind with some dickhead guy that you saw that night? But you were on something. It was one drink after another, fucking politics and gender roles, and you're not sure, and I don't know. Got swept away in the gray. I just may like to have a conversation. Can I ask you a question? Did you ever have someone kiss you in a crowded room, and every single one of your friends was making fun of you, but 15 seconds later they were clapping too? Then what did you do? Did you leave a house in the middle of the night? Did you wish you'd put up more of a fight? When she said it was too much, do you wish you could still touch her? It's just a question. Does it feel
Wait, so everybody's sitting here telling me that this is actually about Matty Healy, and that's deflating. I kind of wish it was more about Barry, if I'm being honest. Barry was just in my head, Barry's just a guy that get mixed up into a situation that he didn't really have any control over. He was just sitting chatting to her about song lyrics and that, and then the next thing you can, he's finger deep, right? Whereas Matty, actual prickier boy. Nah, I didn't like him. But then, also, right, so, smallest man that ever lived, right? So, does that mean that what she's saying is that Matty Healy has got like a wee, a dick like a wee pigeon's beak? Like a wee pigeon's beak. That's what's happening. Matty Healy, tiny willy. Trying to get it room for the camera. Like tiny. With neighbours.
like everything's just like second best after that meteor strike? And what's that I heard that you're still with her? That's nice, I'm sure that's what's suitable and right. But tonight, can I ask you a question? Did you ever have someone kiss you in a crowded room, and every single one of your friends was making fun of you, but 15 seconds later they were clapping too? Then what did you do? Did you leave a house in the middle of the night? Did you wish you'd put up more of a fight? When she said it was too much, do you wish you could still touch her? It's just a question.
Right, listen, I'm going to say right now, didn't like that song. Didn't like that song. Sorry. It's a 4 out of 10. I can respect what it was trying to do, right? But see, everything that I thought about Anti-Hero before listening to it, I can actually put at that song. I don't like it. It's like stupid things like the clapping and stuff like that. It's just, she sometimes, right, and it's not always, just sometimes she'll go and she'll make a production choice that I just think is fucking stupid. and kind of ruins the song. Like, wouldn't it be great if we had like them all clapping at that? No, it doesn't. It's stupid and it takes you out of the song. And I get why it's there and I understand all that, but that doesn't make it good. It just didn't work for me, really. And I can't really put into 100% why. Melodically, it wasn't very strong. And it's not terrible by any means. Like, if I'm listening to it, I probably wouldn't skip it. If I was listening to the full album, I wouldn't skip it, but I wouldn't actively go and put it on. Like, it's not going to make it to my playlist. But if it comes on, I'll be like, I can wait a few minutes until it finishes, I suppose. It's fine. It's just no great by any means. And I don't really get what the song was about.
Draw the cat I saw.
I've heard this song. Is this the song where live with a wee plop? That was a fucking moment. Listen, let's just let's all get our minds out the fucking gutter. The wee plop was it's a moment. That was a moment for the channel.
Draw the cat eyes sharp enough to kill a man. You did some bad things, but I'm the worst of them.
I quite like that
Sometimes
harmony.
I wonder which one will be your last lie. They say looks can kill, and I might try.
That melody's
I don't
actually
dress for
lovely.
women. I don't dress for men. Lately I've been dressing for revenge. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
It's so moody. It's so fucking moody. I really like how deep the bass drum is. There's almost no fucking top end on that bass drum, and the 808 is really kind of deep as well. So it's just oh, I don't know where it's going to go from here, right? But the song at the moment really fucking sparse. You've got just deep bass, quite a tinny sounding kind of snare drum, but I really like that for some of the snare drums there's a delay being added onto it, so it's got a kind of rattle after it, and then it's just her voice at the top of it, and there's nothing else in there to kind of take your attention away from the fact she's singing about how she's gone through her brat phase. It's dark, it's moody, it fits the tone of what she's singing about. So far, yeah, I'm liking this one.
She needed cold hard proof, so I gave her some. She had the envelope, where you think she got it from? Now she gets the house, gets the kids, gets the pride. Picture me thick as thieves with your ex-wife, and she looks so pretty, driving in your Benz. Lately she's been dressing for revenge. She don't start shit, but she can tell you how it ends.
Oh, that.
Don't get sad, get.
No, it's the wee synth boss that's making this lovely. It's just wee flourishes in there that just sounds cool as fuck.
Lately she's been dressing for revenge. She don't start shit, but she can tell you how it ends.
That's so cool.
Don't get sad, get even.
Also, that
So
melody's
on the
nice.
weekends, she don't dress for friends. Lately she's been dressing for revenge. Ladies always rise above. Ladies know what people want. Someone sweet and kind and fine. The ladies simply hide in love.
How is that not Lana Del Rey that just sang that? What the fuck?
Ladies always rise above. Ladies know what people want. Someone sweet and kind and fine. The ladies simply hide in love. Well, he was doing lines and crossing all of mine. Someone told us white collar crimes to the FBI. And I don't dress for villains or for innocence. I'm on my vigilante shit again. I don't start shit, but I can tell you how it ends. Don't get sad, get even. So on the weekends, I don't dress for friends. Lately I've been dressing for revenge.
It's not the best song on the album, okay? But it is the coolest. It's just cool. It's a really, you know what? It's a fucking excellent driving song. It's just fucking cool. I obviously don't get all the references because I don't really give enough of a fuck to get all the references. I'm certain the song is about someone that she really doesn't like that much. And that's fine. Fine. But just as a theme to just go, right, we're writing a song about how I am going to fuck someone over because I'm in no mood for this person's shit anymore. Yes, go for it, hen. Fucking go for it. It's just a good song. Like, it's got a fucking dark vibe. It sounds nasty. It's a side of Taylor that you don't really see that much. She's usually got kind of, I'm a bit barbed. But even if, so things like when she's at her most kind of vicious, like The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, she's still usually wrapping that up in lyricism and musicality. Whereas this is mere nasty and mere kind of like grimy sounding, and it's fucking good. I'm gonna give that a 9 because I don't think that like I don't think it's as good as like the first as the opening couple of tracks. Right, the opening couple of tracks are absolutely fucking astonishing for what it is and what it is that she's trying to do. 100% fucking pulls it off, and it's very, very good. The thing is, not every song needs to be the likes. Some songs can be simple. You kind of need to go into it with what was the intention of the song. Have they managed to pull off that intention? And if they have, then the song works. And then you then go, well, do I like it now? That's a 9. That's a very good song. Genuinely, mostly just because it's fucking cool. And that all the wee synth flourishes all the way through it were delightful. Lovely fucking production on a really mean-spirited and fucking dark song.
It only hurts this much right now, was what I was thinking the whole
Okay, so this song seems to be about how she ended a relationship and it completely fucking ruined her, and she didn't think that she was going to be able to get back over it again, but then she started to fall back in love again. This song's gorgeous. She usually sings with quite a kind of deep register, but this one she's gone more kind of falsetto. I really, really like that because her voice is very pretty and airy when it's up in that register. I really, really like the way that the music builds up until she gets to the oh no, I'm falling in love, and then it kind of drops out instantly. So it's a bit like the elevator that she's talking about, where it rises up and it rises up, and then when it hits the part where she's like, oh fuck, it just drops suddenly, then it's left empty. And it's like, okay, she's fallen in love, but she's really scared to do that because she's been hurt before. And it just kind of seems a bit like it's that thing when you've been hurt and you're scared to get into a relationship again, but you meet somebody, all that's gone through your head the entire time is, oh fuck, don't you hurt me as well. Like I can't take it happening again. It's terrifying, but it's also kind of exhilarating in a way because you can't stop it.
Just like that. Oh, oh, I'm falling in love. Oh no, I'm falling in love again. Oh, I'm falling in love. I thought the plane was going down. How'd you turn it right around?
Oh, oh, I'm falling in love. Oh no, I'm falling in love again. Oh, I'm falling in love. I thought the plane was going down. How'd you turn it all around? Oh, oh, I'm falling in love. Oh no, I'm falling in love again. Oh, I'm falling in love.
I thought the plane was going down. How'd you turn it all around?
I'm falling in love. Oh no,
I'm falling in love again.
I'm falling in love. I thought the plane was going down. How'd you turn it all around?
I don't know if I'm right about that or not, about what I thought the song was about. It could also very well be about how she is seeing what she thinks is the end of the relationship and she's absolutely shit scared about it ending because she doesn't know what she's going to do after that. But then somehow they do something to remind them there's still life in the relationship yet. And it just keeps on going in cycles of like she starts to kind of resent the relationship and want out of it, and then they'll do something and they'll go, okay, that's what brought me here in the first place. It's scary because she doesn't know what the future holds or how long that can get maintained. There's also the very fucking real possibility that the whole labyrinth thing is she's stuck in this perpetual cycle of this relationship and she doesn't know how to get out. She feels trapped. But every time she feels like she's about to find a way out, she falls back in love. And she's back in the same situation that she was already in. Not necessarily with the same person. I really, really liked her vocals throughout that entire song. I thought the melodies were absolutely fucking gorgeous. I really, really liked the way that it swelled up to then drop out. Yeah, that song was a 9. I thought that was fucking great, and it was a significant improvement over the previous song, which was a jokier song and should never existed. Just saying. Previous song was fucking pish. Fucking nothing makes me cry. And now I'm onto the cherry cola. Nothing makes me cry. Cause I'm a fucking man. I've emailed Dr. Pepper 4 fucking times about getting a fucking sponsorship on this channel, And I've gave them a chance, right? I said to them, listen, I can get you on at the ground floor and I can build you up into an actual reputable company. And they went fucking silent, radio silent on me. So now I'm getting sponsored by Cherry Cola. That's what we're doing. We're going to get sponsored by Cherry Cola. It tastes better than your mum. So, whoo. I'm fine. We're good, right? What do you mean, Wendy? Right? Banner. Wendy. Banhammer. Get her to fuck. Sorry, Wendy. You seem like a nice enough person, but I'm not having that kind of slander in my fucking channel. Get her to fuck. Well, that's one less person in the stream. Jesus Christ almighty. Ivy's went renegade. She's went fucking rogue. Wendy's new. Wendy will never be back. Wendy, if you're still watching, sorry, hen. Jesus fuck. That's fucking brilliant. I should preface this with this next song is called Karma, and everybody has been worried. So I'm expecting that this is not going to be very good.
You talking shit for the hell of it. Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You terrified.
Wendy, if you're watching, we really miss you, and we just want you to come home. We just want you to come home, and we hope that you're safe. And we hope that if there's anybody out there who knows any information about the whereabouts of Wendy, then if they could send a tweet with the hashtag Justice for Wendy, then the police are monitoring that, and we really want, like, we just want you to come home. Okay? We love you, and we care about you. We just want you to come home. We don't care what you did. We don't care what you did. We just want you to come home. Whilst I'm on TV and I'm doing this thing for Wendy, I would also like to take a moment out to say a massive thank you to Beyonce for helping us to conceive Wendy in the first place. Because without the music of Beyonce, I would never have been able to get the erection that led to the inception of Wendy. And so, Beyonce, thank you. But Wendy, please come home.
You talking shit for the hell of it. Addicted to betrayal, but you're relevant. You're terrified to look down. Cause if you dare, you see the glare of everyone you burn just to get there. It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a goddamn acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Spider boy, king of thieves. Weave your little webs of opacity. My pennies made your crown. Trick me once, trick me twice. Don't you know that cash ain't the only price? It's coming back around. And I keep my side of the street clean. You wouldn't know what I mean. Cause karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat. Purring in my lap cause it loves me. Flexing like a goddamn acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Ask me what I learned from all those years. Ask me thunder, rattling your ground. Karma's on your scent like a bounty hunter. Karma's gonna track you down, step by step from town to town. Sweet like justice, karma is a queen. Karma takes all my friends to the summit. Karma is the guy on the screen, coming straight home to me. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma is the breeze in my hair on the weekend. Karma's a relaxing thought. Aren't you envious that for you it's not? Sweet like honey. Karma is a cat, purring in my lap 'cause it loves me. Flexing like a goddamn acrobat. Me and karma vibe like that. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is a god. Karma's a relaxing thought.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't even listen to that song. I sat and played a different song in my head that entire time because I didn't like that one at all. I just played a different song through my head and was like vibing. I was vibing. If you want to know what it was Sowing Season by Brand New. I was listening to Sowing Season by Brand New in my head and going, yeah, what a tune. Because I didn't like that. Didn't like that. I thought, right, I'll say, the Omnichord was nice. But the rest of it, nah. It's not all bad news. Because, guys, special announcement. We got some tip-offs from the report that we did, right? And I would love to announce that we got Wendy back, safe and sound. She's fine. She's okay. She's a wee bit shaken up. She doesn't really want to speak to the public at the moment, but as soon as she's ready and able, then you'll get a full report on what exactly the fuck happened, what exactly is going on. We have someone in custody. It's early days yet. We feel that we've got the correct person, and there'll be more information to come at a later time. At this moment in time, we would like to ask that you respect our privacy. Wendy just wants to go home and settle in. Again, we'd like to thank you all for your cooperation, and we'd like to thank you all for the help and the tips, and we'd like to thank Beyonce for sending in the tip that managed to get our Wendy back to us. That's beautiful.
I spy with my little tired eye, tiny as a firefly, a pebble that we picked up last July.
Should point out that last song scored a 3. No, it scored a 4 because I like the Omnichord. This one so far is absolutely fucking delightful. It might be the best song on the album so far. I love that wee bit. That's beautiful.
I spy with my little tired eye, tiny as a firefly, a pebble that we picked up last July. Down deep inside your pocket, we almost forgot it. Does it ever miss Wicklow sometimes? They said the end is coming. Everyone's up to something. I found myself around and onto your sweet nothings. Outside they push and shoving. You're in the kitchen humming. All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing. On the way home, I wrote a poem. You say what a mind. This happens all the time. Cause they said the end is coming. Everyone's up up to something. I find myself running home to your sweet nothings. Outside they're pushing, shoving. You're in the kitchen humming. All that you ever wanted from me was nothing. Industry disruptors and salty constructors and smooth talking hucksters out glad handing each other, and the voices that implore you should be doing more. To you I can admit that I'm just too soft for all of it.
This is her getting to the end of a relationship, but it's not ended yet. But she's looking at it and she's sensing that it's borderline done. The stone in the pocket, the pebble in the pocket represents a happy memory from a previous time, like a year ago in the relationship. But now she's looking at it tiredly. I just don't feel the same about this as I did back then. In the second verse where she's writing songs and he's like, "Oh, you're great. It's a great song," but his affirmations about her talent leaves her cold now, whereas before it would have kind of like bumped her up. So I think it's her reckoning with the idea that the relationship's coming to an end.
They said the end is coming. Everyone's up to something. I find myself running home to your sweet nothings. Outside they're pushing, shoving. You're in the kitchen humming. All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing. They said the end is coming. They said the end is coming. Everyone's up to something. Everyone's up to something. I find myself running home to your sweet nothings.
It could also very well be that everybody was putting pressure on her to end the relationship. She's basically saying that when she, like, at the end of the day, when she goes home, he's the only person that doesn't expect stuff from her. And he's happy just to have her as, like, for who she is. And she really appreciates the lack of expectations. I think it could be either one. There's no expectations from him and she's feeling all this pressure, but she's going home and he's just not giving her anything. That could be what's also like setting off the end of the relationship, because she's needing him to be more than what he's given, because he doesn't see, because she's made kind of references in the previous songs to how he's just no really that fussed about her fame and what she's trying to do. It's a bit of everything where she's coming to terms with, at first it was good to come home and there was no expectations from her, nobody was trying to get anything from her. Now that she's getting bigger and she's getting more pressure on her, she's coming home and she needs somebody to like step up and kind of support her, but he's still happy to just be in the same place that they were always in, and it's no longer giving her the same satisfaction as it did. So, which also would tie into the Pebble thing, because it's like you could also take into account how long her career span is. So, like a year ago, she would come home and be like, "Oh, I'm exhausted from this gig or whatever." He would be there to kind of like make her feel better, and then she's looking back on the relationship and going, "Back then, he didn't ask anything of me, and that was all I needed at the time. But now, I kind of need more, and he's still happy to just be that. And he doesn't ask me for anything, and I'm just treading water." What I will say is, right, I'm really liking the way that the kind of orchestration and that's coming in at this point. It's nice.
They said the end is coming. Everyone's up to something. I find myself running home to your sweet nothings. Outside they're pushing, shoving. You're in the kitchen humming. All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing. They said the end is coming. They said the end is coming. Everyone's up to something. Everyone's up to something. I find myself running home to your sweet
Yeah, that was pretty. That was just a really nice, pretty song. And I really, like, ordinarily, I would have been, ordinarily when she puts in, like, overlapping singing and stuff like that, I kind of feel like it takes away from the song, but that bit at the end there I thought was really fucking lovely, because it kind of represented the uncertainty and the doubt in her head. That coupled with the horns and stuff, the horns were fucking pretty. They were used really sparingly, also really effectively. And I just thought that was just a really nice song, really fucking gorgeous melodies. I'm getting that 1 out of 10. I really like that song. That was lovely. We are now on to the last song of tonight, which is the last song of the album. Here's how we're going to do this, right? We're going to go in, we'll score this one, and then we'll give Midnight's its own score, and then we'll do 3 AM as its own thing and give it its own score.
Once upon a time, the planets in the fates and all the stars aligned. You and I ended up in the same room at the same time, and the touch of a hand lit the fuse of a chain reaction of counter moves to assess the equation of you. Checkmate, I couldn't lose. What if I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me nothing was gonna stop me? I laid the groundwork, and then just like clockwork the dominoes cascaded in a line. What if I told you I'm a mastermind, and now you're mine?
I'm really liking the music in this. There's like horns and stuff, and it's really well done. It's got like a kind of drive to it that I think is really good for the end of the album. It's our lyrics are really good. Our vocals are our vocals are always good. Yeah, I'm really liking, like, I was expecting a more kind of downbeat ending for this album, and this one's just got a drive to it that I'm really, really fucking liking.
It was all by design, 'cause I'm a mastermind. You see, all the wisest women had to do it this way, 'cause we were born to be the pawn in every lover's game. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Strategy sets the scene for the tale. I'm the wind in our free-flowing sails, and the liquor in our cocktails. What if I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me I knew I wanted your body? I laid the groundwork, and then just like clockwork the dominoes cascaded in a line. What if I told you I'm a mastermind, and now you're mine? It was all my design, 'cause I'm a mastermind. No one wanted to play with me as a little kid, so I've been scheming like a criminal ever since, to make them love me and make it seem effortless. This is the first time I felt the need to confess, and I swear I'm only cryptic and Machiavellian 'cause I can. So I told you none of it was accidental, and the first night that you saw me nothing was gonna stop me. I laid the groundwork, and then saw a wide smirk on your face. You knew the entire time. You knew that I'm a mastermind, and now you're mine. Yeah, all you did was smile, 'cause I'm a mastermind.
I started off that song thinking that it was about her masterminding the start of a relationship, but I, by the bridge, don't agree with that. She has the line in there about how when she was a little kid, nobody would hang about with her, and that ever since then, all she's done is scheme and plot to get everybody to love her. So I suspect that the entire fucking song is about the fans, and it's about how she's went and figured out the alchemy to get everybody to like her. All the kind of wee puzzles and stuff that's in there, because the Taylor Swift fans like to sit there and go through every single fucking bit of every single song and try and figure out how it relates to this and how it relates to that. There's just multiple references in it. Things like she's the liquor in the cocktail, about how she is the element that makes people feel hedonistic, looser with their inhibitions and stuff. So she makes people feel more carefree. It's just wee things like that. I'm like, yeah, no, she 100% like that for me is about the fans. I've noticed she kind of tends to do that a wee bit on her albums. She kind of tends to like finish albums with a song that's written for the fans as opposed to about her life. Then the minute that the fans fucking notice that, that's then more liquor in their cocktail, because then they go, oh, this one was for us and they love us and she loves us. And then everybody else is all like, why you's got such a fixated fucking relationship with Taylor Swift? And then you guys are all like, oh, because like she writes songs to us. You know what I mean? I can kind of see it. Not every album. Like the manuscript, yeah, 100% the manuscript is not, but I feel like the manuscript is 100% the bookend to her entire career at this point. In my head, the manuscript was her shutting the door on everything that's happened so far. That one, I'm gonna say 9. I really fucking liked that. I liked the way that it took me in one direction for most of the fucking album, no, for most of the song, and then by the end it flipped it around so that I had a completely different perspective on the song. Overall, right, so the album overall, I'm gonna say there was like 3 tracks on there that I scored quite low. That's 10 songs that I scored pretty fucking high. I think that it's possibly her best album. It's her most consistently good album. It doesn't have her best songs on it. Her best songs are on Folklore. But as an album to just sit and listen to as a piece, that's possibly her best album. It scored an 8 out of 10 overall, which isn't particularly high. I think it depends on what kind of mood you're in, right? Because if you're in the mood for like indie kind of folklore, 100% covers your basis on that and is an absolute fucking masterpiece of an album. If you've came up listening to like pop songs from that kind of perspective, this is a more mature and darker and just sophisticated version of that stuff. I would say that Midnights is like the pinnacle of her kind of glitter pen type music, whereas Folklore is the pinnacle of her then maturing as an artist and moving into what I personally would deem as like a more kind of mature sound, where it went a bit more kind of like it strayed away for the pop stuff. You know what I mean? And that's me coming from like my rock background, and I've got my own kind of perspective on that kind of stuff. For me, Folklore's like the adult perfect album that she's got. This is like the pinnacle of her pop career, because I do feel like Folklore Evermore, she went and ditched the pop shit almost completely and went like pure fucking like actual indie singer-songwriter. I'm biased, right? I'm aware of that, but that's how I feel about it. I feel like she kinda grew up when she hit Folklore a bit. Listen, we're still to do the 3am tracks, so it could score even higher. So guys, that was Midnights by Taylor Swift. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, you have watched a heavily edited version of this. There's going to be multiple songs missing. There's going to be whole rants missing. There was rants about, well, you know, I might keep some of them in, so I'm not going to say. But you know what, if you want to know what the rants were about, there is only one way to do it, and that is to go to patreon.com/markabusi reactions and sign up for the Patreon. You'll get the entire damn thing, which is currently running at 3.5 hours long. This is going to be a cunt to edit. If you stuck around for this long, thank you very much. If you would like to be here live in the flesh for when I'm doing more album reactions, then come over to twitch.tv/markabusi reactions. You can be in the stream and you can sit here and you can get abuse from me. As just a one last further update, Wendy's fine. Wendy's fine. She's acclimatized to her new environment. She's fine. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Markabusi. Thank you, Beyonce, and I shall see you next time.